Miles here with 3D. 7 games tonight, several stars taking the court in one of their final tune-ups before the regular season starts next week. We're going to start with the Warriors and Lakers. Last time we saw Steph Curry drop 40 on the T-Wolves. Steph sat out on Wednesday night but is expected to play on Friday. However, Anthony Davis, he did take the court for the Lakers after injuring his thumb last Saturday in China. So for the home fans in L.A., this is the first time they're seeing AD on the home court. LeBron James finding him and making him look good.
Yes, the 1-2 punch in L.A. is off to a pretty good start so far.
Those two running a break. LeBron deciding, well, no one's there to stop me.
Spin cycle, LeBron. I see you.
Easy finished in AD, the creator.
This is not fair. Put the ball on the floor, between your legs, spin, then find the point guard going back door.
8 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists for Anthony Davis.
I like it a lot. I also like deloading.
No Steph Curry again, so D'Angelo Russell. There's a little nutmeg there.
Yes, excellent pass.
Through the legs of Dwight Howard. 23 points, 3 assists for D'Angelo Russell. How about more LeBron dime dropping?
Well, that's going to be LeBron all year long, attacking the rim and now having other finishers around him.
Then LeBron like, okay, you're going to leave me open? I'm just going to shoot this. Lakers up big.
Yeah, he shoots the three a little bit better.
But this is the play of the night. No-look pass outside to Danny Green.
So when you're falling down, we know LeBron has vision. He says, oh, wait a minute. That's right, Danny is over there as I fall down.
18 points, 11 assists for LeBron James. And a cool handshake to Quinn Cook. He seems like he has some sort of secret handshake for everybody.
Quinn Cook is one of those favorite teammates that everyone loves to have.
So pointing to LeBron James, Avery Bradley, JaVale McGee, Danny Green, and Anthony Davis, they all started, played 18 minutes or more as a unit. Everyone except JaVale McGee played 20 or more together, trying to find that synergy for the regular season. How do you like that group as the starting lineup that they have established to try to make a championship run?
I like it today, Chris, because when you're looking at the way LeBron's playing right now in year 17, you're asking yourself, certain nights Danny Green's going to guard that 2 or 3, whichever guy puts the ball on the floor more, Danny Green to take that responsibility. And now you have Avery Bradley. Now you finally have somebody night in and night out can guard the point guard and then chase him around screens, and he's one of the best ball hawks we have in our league. Now you think big picture, how do you fit Kuzma in there? When does Rondo come in? That's when the coaching staff has to figure out the flow, rotation, and then more importantly, it's the fourth quarter, Chris. You got to have shot makers on the floor, finishers on the floor, along with the defenders. So right now, today, I like what I see. I'm sure things will get tweaked as the season wears on.
So you say finishers on the floor, guys who can defend. Seems like Dwight Howard, 5 for 7 from the field in 15 minutes. Do you like what you've seen from him in the preseason so far as fitting in, looking healthy? I mean, here's a guy that only played, 13 games last year?
Keyword healthy. If Dwight Howard's healthy, only 33 years old. I say that again in basketball life. 33 is a very young, even though he come right out of high school at 18 years old. But to your point, Chris, the last couple of years he's been banged up and hadn't shown us the Dwight Howard we once seen. These last couple games here in the preseason, the body looks good. He seems lively. You see the follow-up dunks. If he can rebound and play the defense we've seen in the past, he had 6 assists the other night. So that lets me know he still can see the floor a little bit. And like I said earlier for LeBron, there's more shot makers around this team than we thought before. So it's going to be interesting.
Whenever you say shot makers, I think of one team historically, the Golden State Warriors, right?
Yes.
5 straight finals. We presume they'll take a major step back considering they lost KD, Klay not there this season. Are they still a lock to make the playoffs? That's the key word, lock.
Lock? Like when you
locked and loaded.
Like
look, you're going to put it in the safe.
When you put in your code and the door is locked, you can't get in?
There they are, playoffs.
Yes, I'm going to say lock. I'm going to say they're going to be a lock for one of those bottom 2 spots. Now, I just think Steph's going to have an incredible year. Draymond's still going to be there. And to your point, Klay Thompson is that big question. In my opinion, I don't think he's going to play all season long, but I think D'Angelo will come in and hold down the fort a little bit and help them make the playoffs. Now, obviously, without Klay, I don't think they'll go deep, but I think they have enough talent to make the playoffs. Keyword, put a lock on it.
Certainly. It'll be interesting to see if Steph Curry can play at that MVP level and play the entire season. If he does that, then yeah.
No, Chris, that's not the question. The question is, after talking to Steve Kerr Media Day, is how do you manage Steph Curry's minutes when things are going well? Last year, he didn't play in like 15 or 16 fourth quarter games. This year, he's going to be in those fourth quarter games. Now Steve Kerr has to figure out, hey, we have 4 games in 5 nights. Oh, wait a minute. This new NBA, we don't have a lot of back-to-backs like we had in the years before. So I see Steph Curry playing more minutes than we think.
That's interesting. Steph Curry going to have to carry that load. Okay, Friday, the Lakers and the Warriors running back, this time at the new Chase Center in San Francisco.
It's beautiful.
Catch the action live right here on NBA TV at 10:30 Eastern. Well, James Harden, Russell Westbrook both took the court tonight, but they had their hands full against the young, revamped Spurs backcourt. And we had a battle of the backcourts between Utah and Portland. Dame and CJ versus Conley and Donovan Mitchell. Highlights of those games coming your way.
Knicks have made their way to the Garden to take on the Knicks, and that means Vince Carter is in the building. That guy's played in 1,481 games.
Still got it.
5th most in NBA history. He's a young 42, still looking good. Let's talk about exactly how ageless he is, though. He continues to prove it pretty much every year, returning for his 22nd season in the NBA. That's the most in league history. Dirk, KG, Kevin Willis, and Robert Parrish, they all played 21 seasons. Carter has also played an NBA game in the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, is that a thing? If he plays in a game in 2020, he'll be the first player in NBA history to appear in a game in 4 different decades, okay? And as one can imagine, Carter has had plenty of teammates after playing with 8 different teams. 248 players have played at least 1 game as a teammate of Vince Carter. That is the most for a single player in NBA history. Everyone at this desk, except me, obviously, has played with him, right?
I would have thought that would have been some of the B-roll.
Oh,
of you?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, no.
Jalen, you're the A-roll, you know?
Yeah,
we don't need you in the highlights. You up
There you
here
go,
on the
hyping him up.
rest.
There you go, hyping him up. Like that.
Thank
That's
you.
love, point guard.
Okay, so you played with him before. I want you to walk us through a little highlight that ended up being a poster.
Okay, yeah.
Of Zoe. Can you walk me back through exactly what happened?
I haven't seen this clip, but look, this is what happened. First, that was a
good
block.
move, RJ.
And I got fouled. Now, look, that was a foul. And then look, right here, around the back. Watch me underneath. Watch me underneath.
What you say to him, RJ?
I was cheering like I did it. I was like, that's what you get messing with me. Look at that. That's when you have a big bro that could just go up to another level that nobody else could. I stand by this. He was my favorite dunker when I was in college, and I got the opportunity to play with him. And even when I got to play with him, he was far greater, far more athletic than anything I could imagine.
But also, he can shoot. That's the one thing about his game people slept on. He can shoot that 3 ball. But playing with him in Toronto, I'm trying to tell you, VC was such an athlete. He could show up and move like that without stretching. Like, he literally could, like, he's the most mercurial athlete that the league has seen, 22 years and counting.
J. Rose, you look exactly the same. That's impressive.
At all.
First off, can we just give it to VC being the best dunker of all time?
Oh, yes.
I think so.
Can we just hands down give it to
There's
him?
an argument.
Are you questioning that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And second, like Masai Ujiri needs to do the right thing. Like, he needs to play a 23rd season and go back to Toronto and retire.
Oh, we can't put
In
we
Toronto.
can retire him, but I don't want to put that pressure on him.
But here's what he
Go back to
deserves.
T-Dot.
No, here's what he deserves: a statue in Toronto.
Agreed.
He deserves that.
You don't want that out there? What, are you trying
Can
to
I
do something
put
with him in New Jersey?
No. I think he's done so much for international basketball, especially here in North America. And just look, he is and was a global superstar, but that's a lot. A statue out in front of Eric Cannon?
It's the Carter effect,
He didn't
though.
exactly-
There was a
his
movie
name.
made about
That was
him.
his
He didn't
name.
exactly leave on the best of terms. Everything is great, and look, he was up there for the finals, standing ovation. That's great, but I don't know if that's if that's statue worthy.
Okay, can I will build a statue for either one of you if you can win this game that we're about to play.
Okay,
I did it.
Vince Carter Trivia Challenge.
All right.
Okay, first question for you guys is what came first? Vince Carter being drafted or Trae Young being born?
Oh,
Vince Carter being
drafted.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay.
Good job, guys. Okay, Vince turns 43 in January. Who's the only player in NBA history to get a dunk at the age of 43?
Kevin Willis.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish?
Like, how many people? There's only
There
three.
he
There's only like
is.
3
I
more
knew he was
players.
gonna get it. I knew he was gonna get it.
All right.
All right.
Respect, Jay.
Okay, you ready? All 3 of you played against Vince in your careers. So in games that you both appeared in, who has the best record against Vince?
He killed Toronto when he came back. He had a game
I think I
winner
don't
at
got
some
2.
half.
It might be me.
Or who?
It might be me. I only had 2 games against him.
Well, you were with
I had a
Chicago,
triple-double.
so
I had a triple-double one of them.
Probably did.
That was my
And he
triple-double
did.
against one of them.
Yeah, he did.
Jay Wool's 1-1. RJ, you're 14-18. Jay Rose, you're 9-14.
I am
You
not
have the worst record.
I am not surprised. He got traded from my team. I was running with him.
Okay, one more. Who has more career three-pointers, Vince Carter or the rest of the Hawks' current roster?
Oh, Vince Carter.
Vince Carter.
Yes.
By 7.
Yeah.
By 7.
By 7.
Respect, DC.
He has the 6th most career threes in NBA history. No big deal. 22nd season and still going strong.
Still doing windmills and
Still doing
360s and warm-up lines.
You can't do.
When we traded him, I was like, did we get J. Kidd and Richard Jefferson in return?
Anyways, if you want to
He's
play
overweight, J. Rose.
ESPN Fantasy Basketball, it's back. Sign up now on ESPN.com/fantasy basketball. And my boy Trey, remember after All-Star break, he was basically unstoppable. We know he can ball, but I was trying to find out